What's up, guys? It's JZ2K back again, and I am bringing you guys a Philadelphia 76ers rebuild. And what essentially is going to happen is I will be doing a rebuild of every single team in the NBA. And we're going to start now with the Philadelphia 76ers. So if we're going to take a look at their lineup first, they got Markelle Fultz, JJ Redick, Robert Covington, Ben Simmons, and Joel Embiid. First things first, I want to send Markelle Fultz to the G League for the first year, just because it'll increase his potential, and it'll also make him a much better player in the beginning of next year. As you see, he doesn't have the best ratings right now. He is a 77. So that'll be what we'll do for the first year. So that means we'll just have TJ McConnell starting at the point guard for us for the first year. And now what we're going to do is we're going to look at our player contracts, see what bad deals we have. And the only ones that I'm really seeing are Amir Johnson and Jared Bayless. So I'm going to see what I can find for them. Obviously, Amir Johnson is a pretty solid bench piece for us. But Jared Bayless, he's regressed quite a bit. So I'm going to see if I can just get a salary dump for the two of them. And we can see Vince Carter, Doug McDermott, and Dorian Finney-Smith. I'm going to accept that deal because that clears up a lot of cap for us. So now at the start of Season 1, our starting lineup is going to look like TJ McConnell, JJ Redick, Robert Covington, Ben Simmons, and Joel Embiid, with Dario Saric, Marco Bellinelli, Ersan Ilyasova, Richaun Holmes, and Justin Anderson all getting minutes off the bench. So now I'll see you guys at the end of season number 1, where we'll look at the awards and hopefully we'll make the playoffs. So we've made it to the end of season number 1, and you see in the bottom right corner we did go 47-35, and I can guarantee you that was good enough in the trash East to make the playoffs. So now we're taking a look at the awards, and we see that Stephen Curry did win MVP, Ben Simmons, our very own, wins Rookie of the Year, Jeremy Lin, 6th Man of the Year, Andre Drummond, Defensive Player, and Chris Dunn winning Most Improved, with Steve Kerr of the 67-15 Warriors winning Coach of the Year. So now I'm not really expecting anyone on the All-NBA teams, maybe Joel Embiid, and we do see that he gets the All-NBA third team, and I don't believe we have anyone on the defensive teams, but of course we do have Ben Simmons on the rookie first team. So, like I said, we were good enough to make the playoffs. We got the 5th seed. We'll see now. We got Markelle Fultz has come back from the G League. You see, he's an 84 when he's happy, or when he's content, and then he'll be an 85 when he's happy. So that's perfect for us. And we'll take a look at the stats now. We see Joel Embiid led the way for us with 18.5 points and 10 rebounds. Followed up by Ben Simmons, JJ Redick, Covington, and Saric. So basically our starters with the exception of McConnell. But still, McConnell was solid enough for us. He was a good playmaker, but he lacks in the scoring. So we're going to start Markelle Fultz now in the playoffs. We're going up against the Milwaukee Bucks in the first round. As we do take Game 1, we actually had the exact same record. And Milwaukee takes Game 2. And they take Game 3, and they're up 3-1, and we do manage to get a game back, and unfortunately we got eliminated in the first round, but that's okay because this year was especially for our players to progress, and we see the Warriors end up beating the Bucks in the finals, with Steph Curry being the finals MVP, his first finals MVP of his career. So essentially what I want to do in this offseason is I want to move on from Robert Covington, and I would like to make an attempt at signing Paul George, and then also try to draft a shooting guard, maybe even a point guard, and move Fultz to shooting guard, but we'll figure that out by the time the season starts. I'm going to try to sign Jimmy Lynch here. We'll give him 4 years. $300K. You should accept that. We need to get a good scout as well. We'll get James Graham. And then we need to get an assistant GM. We can get Owen Masters. And we'll offer him 4 years, $500K a year. So now we're going to simulate, and we get Jimmy Lynch, and we get Graham, and we sign. Wait, no. I messed this up. We want Jimmy Lynch. And let's see. This scout is actually better, so we're going to decline that scout. So we're going to be signing Jimmy Lynch, signing Owen Masters, and signing Don Carter. So all done with staff signing for us now. So we're going to go to the draft, and I'm going to try to trade up in the draft. Like I said, I want to move on from Robert Covington. And what pick do we have? We have the second pick from the Lakers. All right. Well, I'm going to take this 22nd pick and try to move up potentially into like the 12th pick. They don't have cap. Let's see. What team has cap? We can go Bulls. The Bulls would definitely have cap, and they would have a high pick. The Hawks. Let's see what the Hawks have. So we'll give them Covington and the 22nd pick for the Hawks pick. Hawks have the 7th pick. And they don't accept that. We'll throw in a bunch of second rounders. And they accept that. So we're going to have the 2nd and the 4th pick. And now I'll see you guys at rookie signing with who I take. Alright, here at rookie signings, I think it's safe to say that we lucked out with our picks. So as I said, we had the 2nd and the 7th pick in the first round, and we were able to get Luka Doncic and Marvin Bagley III. And then also in the second round, I was able to get Mo Wagner and Isaac Bonga. I'm actually going to sign those two and then just send them to the G League for the first year. And then hopefully that'll increase their potential. And then now we're going to go into player options. I'm going to bring back both Holmes and McConnell, but I'm going to let Finney-Smith walk. And let's see, qualifying offers. I'm not going to extend that to Doug McDermott. He's not going to get much playing time anyways. What I wanted to do, like I said, I want to see if I have enough money to make a run at Paul George, and of course I do. So I'm going to give him a max offer. If he comes here, he will definitely be our starting small forward. I'm not going to give him a no trade clause. All right, and we get Paul George. So that means I don't need JJ anymore. Actually, I want to see if I can renounce the rights on all of these guys and keep my rights on Redick. No. All right. So I'm going to have to renounce my rights on Redick and Bellinelli, and the rest don't really matter. And I'm going to be signing Paul George. So that's going to be our big signing for this offseason. And we have Paul George on the team. So now we're going to just go to player progression. The rest of the free agency doesn't really matter. Let's just take a look at this team right now. See, that is exactly why I sent Fultz to the G League. He is now an 86 overall. You see his three-pointer especially went from a D to a B-. His mid-range is now an A-. This team is young, and this team is ready to win right now. Ben Simmons also goes up 4, so he's at 89. And this team's just looking great right now. We're going to now go into training camps. I'm hoping that if we win a championship next year, we can potentially repeat. And let's see, we're going to download this draft class, the 2019 draft class. And I'll see you guys at the beginning of season number 2 now. Alright guys, here now at the start of season number 1, I am actually going to try to make a trade. I realize that we don't really need Marvin Bagley because we do have Ben Simmons, and he's going to be the power forward of the future for this team because we signed Paul George, so we don't need Simmons playing small forward for us. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to try to trade for Devin Booker here. I'm going to try to give up some future first round picks, and then that way we will just play Doncic off the bench, and I'm going to give them a bunch of these second round picks, and hopefully they accept, and they don't. They said they're already set at power forward. So what if I give them a shooting guard in return? If I give them Timothy Luwawu, and then what's the matter here? And you can just give me your worst player, Jalen Hands. They're not going to accept that. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to remove these second rounders, and then I'm just going to add this first round pick, and this has the potential to be a solid pick, and they're not going to accept that either. So It looks like Devin Booker's not going to work. So I'm just going to see you guys once I have the trade that I'm making. Alright guys, well we just made a pretty blockbuster trade. We just picked up Donovan Mitchell for the team. We gave up Marvin Bagley and a bunch of picks. Luckily I was only able to send over one first round pick. But now this is our lineup. We got Markelle Fultz, Donovan Mitchell, Paul George, Ben Simmons, and Joel Embiid, with Saric, Doncic, Holmes, and McConnell and Anderson all getting minutes off the bench. I still need to send Wagner and also Isaac Bonga to the G League. Actually, I can't. I need to sign. Actually, no, that's fine. I just want Wagner to get better. So now I'm just going to see you guys at the end of season number 2, and I expect us to be incredible, quite frankly. So just as I expected, at the end of season number 2, we did increase significantly, I believe by 12 wins. We were 59-23. Russell Westbrook won MVP, Michael Porter Jr., Rookie of the Year, Vucevic, 6th man, Whiteside, Defensive Player, and Cat winning Most Improved. Let's see if he actually deserved it. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. All right, Mike D'Antoni, coach of the Rockets, wins Coach of the Year. So it looks like we did not get the best record in the NBA, but we did get the best record in the East. No one on the first team, but we do have Joel Embiid on the second team now. No one on the third team, and Embiid's actually making the all-defensive second team. And we had Luka Doncic off of our bench winning on the rookie second team. So like I said, we got first place in the East. That's our lineup, looking as good as ever. Fultz is up to an 88. Mitchell's at 88. We got 3 90s. This team's just a little too easy to rebuild. Let's take a look at the stats now. George led the way with 19 points, 5 rebounds, and almost 4 assists. Mitchell with us, 16, 4, and 4.5. Pretty solid. Doncic in his first year, 11.5, 3, and 5. I like it. Fultz, technically in his first year, had 9 points, 4 rebounds, and 6.5 assists. Not bad. I would expect a little more points out of him, but we do have Paul George, so that's where a lot of our scoring went. Taking on the Pacers in the first round. We're actually just going to simulate this round because I feel pretty confident, as we do win in 5. So now we're taking on the Celtics, and we're going to walk out with a 5-game win as well. And now we're taking on the LeBron Cavs, and it's currently 1-1. We're up 2-1, 3-1, and let's just close them out real quick. No, they get game 5. And all right, taking on the Rockets in the finals. They win game 1. They win game 2 as well. But we get back, and it's 2-2 currently, and we're down 3-2, and it's a game 7. So I'm going to do Simcast with this. And it's looking pretty good for us. It's a tight game, but we're still winning. And we're going to win our championship. And as I said, yep, we win. And Joel Embiid is the finals MVP. So now I'm just going to simulate this off season. And I'll see you guys when we're back at the start of season number 3. See if we can go back to back. All right, so now we're back here in the final season. And this is our lineup. Yeah, it's pretty good. We got 4 90s. Mitchell will probably be a 90 by the end of the year. Doncic honestly could be a 90 as well. We got Saric, Holmes, McConnell, and Ellington coming off the bench. I want to see if Ellington's rating goes up if I move him to small forward, and it stays the same. So I'm going to leave. Sorry, I want to make you a small forward. Come on. Yes, confirmed. So he's going to be our small forward off the bench. So that's good. I like this team a lot. Like, a lot. Alright, this is going to be our final season, so hopefully we can go back to back, and I will see you guys at the end of this season. So in our final season, we finished with our best record yet, going 60-22. Stephen Curry winning MVP again. That's his 4th. Moses Brown, Rookie of the Year. Larry Nance Jr., 6th man. Bamba, Defensive Player, and Wendell Carter, Most Improved. Steve Kerr is Coach of the Year again. And let's see if we have anyone on the All-NBA teams. And we have Embiid making it. He's our only player that made it. Surprisingly, not Simmons, but this was the man we traded away. He's been pretty solid. Wouldn't have minded having him, but he wouldn't have had much time on my team. So, like I said, we were 16-22. There's our lineup. Starting lineup is all 90s. Doncic only made it to an 89, but still pretty incredible for a sixth man. Sarge is 85, and I mean, our team's just stacked. We're very deep. Let's take a look at our stats now. Paul George leading the way again, averaging 19, 4.5, and 3.5. Embiid with 18 and 9. Mitchell 15.5. Simmons down here. He's been playing well. He's been solid. Fultz better than last year for sure. 11, 5, and 8. I like it. So now we're taking on the Hawks in the first round, who we should very easily sweep. And what's going on? Why are we down 2-1? We are the reigning champs. Why are we down 2-1? All right, we're up 3-2 now. All right, we should not be going to a Game 7. What is this? What is going on? Come on, take care of business. There we go. That's better. All right, we win by 28. Much better. So now we're taking on the Cavs in the second round. And why are we losing? All right, better. Up 2-1 now. 3-1. Come on, let's close it out. All right, into the Eastern Conference Finals against the Bucks. All right. We're up, or it's tied 1-1 now, and now we're down. Great. Thank you. 2-2. Better. All right, up 3-2. Let's close it out. And we're off to the finals to play the Rockets, who we won 3 more games more. 3 more games more, yes. All right, whoa. I did not mean to simulate the current round. All right, and we win. Ben Simmons is the finals MVP. And we do end up winning 2 out of 3 championships. This was our team. This was quite incredible, I must say. We had Simmons, Embiid, Paul George, Markelle Fultz, and Mitchell all above 90 overall. Doncic was almost there. And we had Sarge, McConnell, Holmes, Ellington, Luwawu Cabarro, Mo Wagner, Justin Anderson, Isaac Bamba, and Theo Fox. He was our first-round pick from last year, but that doesn't matter. We won 2 championships. This team is incredible. Philadelphia 76ers dynasty for the next couple years. Calling it now. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of when we're rebuilding every team from the NBA. We'll be rebuilding the Milwaukee Bucks. Probably should be a relatively easy rebuild once again, seeing as they have the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo. But that's it for me now. Signing off. See you guys later.